Hello and welcome to my video where I'm going to be showing you how to create YouTube outlines with AI. That is correct. That means you don't have to write out the entire outline. You can have an AI robot do it for you. If you'd like to follow along, I'm going to be using the software called Writesonic. They come with a free trial along with some free credits. You can test them out for your outlines and many other frameworks when it comes to YouTube and many other social media platforms. Let's take a look at how it works. So as you can see here, once we click on the outline section, there's going to be plenty more that you can choose from. It says every time you click generate button, we will compose up to 5 unique YouTube outlines for you. For this example, I'm going to be doing how to start an online business from scratch. Let's say that's going to be the title of my video. Regardless of what that is, you can use any single title that you want. You're pretty much just going to need an idea first. Aside from that, if you want a little bit of a boost, you can talk about what people are going to be searching for in terms of YouTube search, as it says right here, when your customers might search for on YouTube. Tone of voice for me is always going to be witty. I love that one, but you got a few more to choose from should you want to change that around. Language is going to be English. And of course, we click on Generate YouTube Outlines, and it's going to show up on the right side in a few seconds. Let's see what we get. All right, so here we go. You'll need a domain name and hosting. You'll want to choose a CMS like WordPress, Squarespace, or Shopify. Choose a niche and create your store, including pictures and descriptions of the items for sale. Promote your store through social media channels like Instagram or Facebook. All right, this is good. I like this specifically for the fact that they actually name the steps in order. It's not like you need to promote your store on Instagram and then the next step is like buy a domain. It's like you don't put the cart before the horse, I believe is the term. Anyway. Next one. Some people think the internet is a big, scary place, but it's actually a lot of fun. Anyone can get started and make some money with their own online business. The best place to start is Shopify. It's free, easy to use. This one's all right. It's more of like I guess you could say like marketing copy. I wouldn't use that one, but it is an example. Let's take a look at what else we have. It's never too late to start a business, and with Shopify, it's easier than ever. You'll need to find a product that you want to sell. There are plenty of options on the App Store. Then you want to choose a niche. Do you want to sell beauty products or jewelry or whatever else? Create your store, including pictures and descriptions for the items for sale. Promote your store through social media channels like Instagram or Facebook. While they really like Instagram or Facebook, there are other social media platforms, but this one's much better. It says it's never too late to start a business. I guess you could say like utilizing Shopify would probably be the first main theme of that. Then, of course, finding a product, niche, store, and promotion. You're going to need a website, and if you can't afford it, there are free ones. You also need a domain name, so make sure you know the extension .com, .net, etc. If you want to sell products online, you'll need a payment gateway to process the transactions. Get a social media account and start posting your content. Okay, they went a little bit more broad that time, so it's not just Instagram and Facebook. We have a just social media in general. Last but not least, you don't need a degree to start your business, but it helps. You'll need a product to sell. Make one or buy one from Alibaba. Choose your niche. Do you want to sell beauty products or jewelry? We saw that before, ironic. Create your store, including pictures and descriptions of the items for sale. And promote your store through social media channels like Instagram or Facebook. All right, overall, these are pretty good. We saw this used a couple of times. And once again, we saw this one used twice. So there's going to be a little bit of repetition, which is fine. The good thing about it is that even if some are repetitive, it's not like you have to use all of these, right? It's just going to be an outline. You're just looking for one. Plus, what you can also do is say you like this, but then there's going to be something in here that you like even better. Like, create your store, including pictures, descriptions of the items for sale. You could utilize that. Right here, or that one already has it, but you can add it to a different one to add more, sections to your outline. For example, like this has 5, most have 4. So if you do want it to be longer, that's going to be up to you. The fact of the matter is that when you have your outline, it makes creating the YouTube videos so much easier. In fact, I will show you why, because all you need literally is right here. These are going to be your bullet points for your YouTube video. So if you have these down, all you need to do is talk about them. So obviously you have to know about them. I'll show you. So you'll need a domain name and hosting. This is very easy to do. In fact, you probably don't even need a domain separately because they come with hosting. Great examples of this include SiteGround, Bluehost, HostGator, Host Armada, and so on and so forth. Even better, to get started, it's pretty cheap. You're looking at around $50 or $60 for your first year. And that, in my opinion, getting started from scratch, that's getting started on a shoestring budget. You don't need a whole lot of money. Okay, so that was the first example. Next, you'll want to choose a CMS like WordPress, Squarespace, or Shopify. In my opinion, WordPress is going to be the absolute best if you're looking to become a blogger, rank in Google, and get a ton of organic traffic. This will allow you to generate so many more leads and sales with the traffic that you're getting. Plus, there's a lot of great ways to overall increase your revenue, whether that be through advertising like on eZoic. You can promote affiliate offers, you can build your list. It's just phenomenal. So I highly recommend WordPress in that scenario. Next, you're going to want to choose a niche. This is going to be very important. If you're looking for something you are passionate about, that is great. Just keep in mind, you might want to go for something where you know there's going to be a need. If you're an expert in underwater basket weaving, I have bad news for you. There's not a big market for it, and you might have some trouble selling your products or your videos or your tutorials. So try and go with a niche where you know there is competition. That means there is people buying, and that's a good thing because you know you can obviously create something that's similar to what's popular or do your own thing. Last but not least, you're going to want to promote your store through social media channels like Instagram or Facebook. Keep in mind there are plenty more platforms that you can utilize for promotion, but this is a great place to get started, especially if you already have a following, given the fact that it's free traffic, it's easy to do, and it's all going to be about posting some of the things that you do based upon your niche. For example, if you're an art, you can obviously upload videos, you could do sketches, you can show people some things you have created, and of course link to your WordPress page where you can either get traffic, more leads, and sales. So that was just an example of me utilizing these 4 bullet points in the outline and pretty much going through the video. That's the power of using outlines. Like, once you know what you're talking about, it's just getting the main points down and talking about them. If this was a book, these would be the chapters and everything I mentioned would be the stuff that goes within them. It's kind of like these sections and then the lessons within. But anyway, that's some few examples when it comes to YouTube outlines. I know I went off a little there, but just kind of giving you more examples about why outlines are very powerful. They'll help you out a ton, especially when it comes to creating your videos. You don't always need to create scripts, but once you have the outline done, it makes it so much easier for you. Thank you so much for watching this. Once again, I will put a link down below in case you want to test out Writesonic. They have a free trial along with some free credits, so create plenty of your outlines and see what else they have to offer. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.